Hello there, John of the Good of the Chelsea Fancast. Here's my fan bite of the home Premier League game versus the Bees of Brentford at the Bridge. So, third home loss to the Bees in 3 seasons. I'll repeat that. Third home loss to Brentford. Fucking Brentford in 3 seasons. At home, Stamford Bridge. Let's just let that sink in, shall we? Good shit, isn't it? I mean, we're Chelsea, elite club, and I know it's supposedly a work in progress with all the extenuating circumstances we're all aware of, but we did well against Arsenal. We foolishly thought there might be some kind of upward trajectory, didn't we? You know, improve bit by bit, apply the momentum we have created in the last 3 performances, but clearly not, for fuck's sake. And yet, great first half. Madueke hit the angle of the goal. The Poodle hit the goalie when he should have smashed it in after a fine move. Connor forced a good save. Some terrific flicks and dinks from Palmer, who is top banana. But the old chestnut reared its fucking ugly head. The usual can't hit a cow's ass with the banjo rose up like a horny salmon and bit us in the bum. Again, it doesn't matter how excellent the football is. It doesn't matter how much we boss the game. If we don't score, despite being the daddy and the Oppo then do score from their one chance, then they shut up shop and try to hit us on the break. And we don't deal with it. We didn't deal with Forest. We didn't deal with West Ham, very similar. We don't deal with Brentford. If we can't score when we're all over them, we're certainly not going to score when they have 10 men behind the ball. And so it proved. We all said at half-time that a breakaway Brentford goal was likely, and it came. 57 minutes. Bees, sensing they might get sent out of the game, pushed forward a bit. Really simple move got them the goal. Everyone's expecting a long throw as it's Brentford, but no. Short one is played back by Biemo, darts behind the Poodle, who's asleep. Connor's asleep too, and Biemo, a good player, lifts a dink to the back post, and no one challenges. I mean, no one. Disasi especially, it's a tree trunk, and their number 5 nods in. That's effectively the game over. Poch's reaction, as well as getting annoyed earlier on with the fan below shouted something out at him like, get a grip, Chelsea, is to stick on a bunch of players, none of whom manages to make the team look any better at all. Matson plays like a waste of space. Washington came on, poor chap, never played before, did nothing. Reece played a decent cross, everyone missed, but Leslie ghosted about a bit. It just contributed to the hopelessness. And of course, they got a last-minute breakaway goal to make it 2-0 from our corner when Sanchez had gone up to try to score. By then, to be super frank, we were past Kerry. It's become so obvious that getting someone to put the ball in the net is a given this coming transfer window, because we can't expect Nkunku to be the answer to everything. I mean, the pressure on him will be enormous. And at least we've discovered that Jackson has the turning circle of your grandma in wellies. He was awful today. And Poch, if one of them has the ball on the D of the penalty area, encourage them to shoot. Gillette, I'm pointing at you. Stop looking up for someone to pass to. More thoughts. Palmer, top player, needs to shoot more though. Sanchez made a couple of great saves. We missed Billy Wiz and Fernandes. I mean, who picked up knocks on Friday? Reece looked slightly more engaged when he came on. All the short corners were shite. Bloody hell. It's going to be a long season, isn't it? I'll be back on Monday with Chidge and guests to discuss this dire result at 7:30. Make sure you listen on Mixler. Download it from Acast or good podcast providers. Come in Ukraine. And